This is unacceptable. 14 years on and off. This guy has had 3 children. Now he's had sex with a woman on this show. You're not engaged, you're not married, you don't have children. Oh, you're so hot and cold, warm in the middle. So guys, welcome back to this video. In this video today, I'm going to be talking about signs you're wasting your time. And this is really for my sisters out there who may or may not find themselves in this situation. Just to give it context, in this video, I'm actually referring to episode 6 of Put a Ring on It. I feel like Alexia and Darion's relationship, it doesn't even need words. It just needs separation and moving on. Because of what we've just seen as the teaser when it comes to Kai mentioning that Darion has had sex with her. Kai is a lady who the series found for Darion to go on a date with. These dates are set up to help the couples make a decision about whether they want to stay with their current partner or explore other relationships. Him and her had sex. It's a clear indication that this person has no real desire to make you his wife. Because to come on a show where you're actually meant to be trying to build something together, you're meant to be trying to work through these things, and you have the audacity to take your foot after a date and actually have sex with one of these women that the show found for you to just go on a date with, just highlights the level of disrespect that this man has for her. You set how people are allowed to treat you. You set and define it. And this is the same for men. And if there's any men watching this, the same goes for you. If you allow people to treat you like this, then ultimately you have to hold yourself accountable. But what I also want to kind of hold her accountable to is the fact that if you, after 14 years, are willing to allow someone to actually just treat you as someone who's an option, then you can't turn around and suddenly be complaining or so shocked at their behavior, because it ultimately boils down to you still being willing to stay there and stay in a relationship like this. There is no excuse for why you are struggling for 14 years to get someone to commit to you, marry you, and create a family with you. This guy is not interested in making you his wife. I decided to speak on this because I coach so many women who are in a similar situation along these lines. I've been with this guy for X amount of years and we're still not engaged, married, or with children. And they just feel like they're wasting their time, but they don't want to make a move to move on to anything else because they truly don't believe they may find anything else, or they may not find anything else like this. But this is not healthy. This is not happiness. This is not peace. This is not fulfillment. There is no excuse for 1, 2, 3 children to come along in between separation and all this stuff. Like, this guy is not interested in committing to you. There is something that he does not feel about you, and it's so hard to accept that sometimes as women, because none of us want to feel like we're not good enough. None of us want to feel like there's something wrong with us. It's very hard to accept that someone doesn't want you in the way that you want them. I've been there, definitely. People have sometimes, you've liked someone more than they've liked you, or you've desired something. Those things happen, but you have to have enough self-respect and the confidence to say, you know what, as difficult as this is, I need something else. I need more, and that person can't provide it. So I need to move on and look for that elsewhere. You have to understand who you're dealing with, and if you want to deal with someone who is happy to drag out this whole process because you've not set a timeline to when, listen, I'm looking to be married before I'm 30, or I'm looking to be married by this and such time. And you've been with someone for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years, 6 years, 7, what? 14 years on and off? I would say these are some surefire signs that that guy is not serious. That's someone who's reckless and doesn't really care. He is living his best life and doing a Nick Cannon out here. In my own opinion, giving your time to one relationship for the last 14 years is a no-no. This is something that you have to take ownership for. You've got to own that. You got to own why you are deciding to keep returning to something like this. You have to own the fact that you are making a decision that I'm willing to give you another year of my time to waste. I'm willing to give you another 2 years of my time to waste, 3 years of my time to waste, because this person has shown you year upon year, baby upon baby, that they are not ready to commit to you, that they are not actually seeing you as their wife. And this is where I think Alexia finds herself. She's in a conundrum where she's from 20 years old till 34, been with the same guy. Wasted time. And it's nothing else but you wasting your own time. I personally feel like within the first year of being in a relationship, someone who is serious about you, a guy, is going to already have those discussions with you about marrying you. That is my honest opinion. Normally within that first year to even 18 months, he's going to propose, okay? They're going to want to lock you down. And I know that's not the timeline for everyone, but guys who are very serious, they already know very early. Their actions will match their words. And that term on and off is always problematic, guys. It just creates a mess, creates instability. It doesn't set a very solid foundation. It doesn't allow you to have the security as a woman that we all really need, and even as men. It doesn't give you the peace. Some women can manage this. Some women cannot. Alexia does not strike me as a woman who can manage this hecticness. And if he does choose to marry Alexia, it's simply, I feel, out of the pressure or the embarrassment of this whole situation, or just that whole thing of, hey, look, I've messed up. Please, 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 let me just try and right a wrong. And that is not a good basis to get married. I just came on here to rant. Really, stop wasting your time. Move on. Find someone who is of like-mindedness, has the similar vision of marriage and children, if that's what you desire, and get on with it. Comment below and let me know your thoughts when it comes to Alexia and Darion. Do you think Alexia is going to leave, or do you think Alexia is going to stay and accept this? So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy content just like this. And of course, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
Oh, you're so hot and cold, warm in the middle. You got my heartbeat skipping, doing paradiddle.